CSS syntax. Before we dig down into CSS syntax, a lot of you would be asking, what is syntax? What the heck is syntax? I'll break it down to you like that. The syntax is basically the rules which dedicates in the languages usually, for example, the English language, the order in which words are placed, and indicates which types of words could be used in certain positions. As an example, the verb is after the subject. I play, I eat. This is the syntax from language perspective. And usually if you play around with the syntax, then the grammar is not correct anymore. So the syntax is the main thing that makes a sentence grammatically correct and understandable to others. And then in the syntax, you have some terminologies like verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, pronouns, and so on. Now, even programming languages has some syntax. For example, to print hello world in Python, you just write print hello world. That's the syntax of Python. While in Java, you need to define the public class and then the public static main method, and in it you write system out print line and then you print the hello world. While in JavaScript, just write console.log hello world, or you can alert hello world, and it will pop up. As a further example, even SQL, which is query languages for databases, has its own syntax, as you see here, select from where. So now we know what syntax is, and that every language and every programming language has a syntax. Even though CSS is not a programming language, it is styling language, you still need syntax. So the syntax of CSS is the following. As you see here, you have something which is called selector. I will assume that you know a bit of HTML. If not, you can watch my HTML course before digging down into CSS. So we'll learn the tags in HTML, H1, H2, paragraphs, images. Then you can grab this element name, let's say H1, and this is the selector. You write it down, you open the brackets, and then you start writing the property and the value of this property. So let's say we want to make this H1 blue colored, like the font is blue. So you just write color blue. And then you want this style of the font italic. So write font style italic. But as you see, it has a very strict syntax. So if you forget the semicolon here, it will give you errors. If you forget these two dots, it will give you errors. And even if you forget this bracket, same thing. Subscribe to the channel. See you.